we, the people of the Coast region, disassociate from the ill-timed, backward, cheap, irrational, and diversionary secession talk being spearheaded by clueless individuals acting like stooges for the Lord of Poverty. We are not appendages of Governors Hassan Joho and Joho Kingi and their godfather Raila Odinga. The Coast people are making steps to raise from poverty, but the leader of NASA, through the stooges, want to impoverish our people through primitive and divisive politics, which is not helping the country. The two governors are trying to divert attention from many questions of accountability they are facing now. The calls for secessions are meant to deflect attention from their poor governance record.
Mimi nasema kwamba the Constitution of Kenya 2010 does not expressly provide for the right to self-determination, and it is further vague to imagine that there can be any legal means both nationally and internationally that can accord the remedy of secession to undermine the territory of Kenya as provided for in Article 5 of the Constitution. In promulgating the Constitution of Kenya 2010, we the people of Kenya averred in the preamble that we are proud of our ethnic, cultural, religious diversity and determined to live in peace and in unity as one indivisible nation. Despite our challenges, Kenya remains indivisible. Article 26 of the Constitution of Kenya provides that any treaty or convention ratified by Kenya shall form part of the laws of Kenya. Treaties and conventions, that's where a lot of them base their analogy from, are deemed to have been domesticated as laws of Kenya and therefore cannot sit at par with the Constitution or oust an express provision or supremacy of the Constitution. 2010. Article 3.1 of the Constitution places an obligation on every person, including state actors, kama kina Joho, kina Kingi, to respect, uphold, and preserve and defend the Constitution. But more importantly, Article 3.2 states that any attempt to establish government otherwise than in compliance with this Constitution is unlawful. There is nothing to suggest in the Constitution 2010 that there was any intention or provisions that grant any person or group the right to pursue processes that are intended to undermine the territory of Kenya. We hold these people responsible for trying to exacerbate the security situation in the Coast region. They are aware that these reckless attempts will jeopardize the security of the region while providing fodder for opportunistic violence by extremist groups and radicalized groups. In calling for secession, these short-sighted leaders fail to appreciate the security context of our region and the attendant volatility as a consequence of the existence of groups who use radicalization and violence as a means. Their careless and mismatched treatment will receive our most severest response.